Ever wondered how your phone seems to know you better than your best friend? Or how Netflix always, well, almost always, picks the perfect movie for you? It's not magic, it's not sorcery, and no, your devices aren't secretly spying on your dreams while you sleep. The answer is machine learning. But here's the twist. Machine learning may look like magic from the outside, but at its core, it's just machines finding patterns in data. No wands, no wizard robes, just math, logic, and a lot of trial and error. So here's the million-dollar question. How do machines actually learn? Are they born with this genius ability? Do they enroll in some secret robot university? Spoiler alert, nope, machines don't go to school, but they do learn in their own fascinating way. Today we're going to peel back the layers of machine learning using simple analogies, fun real-world examples, and absolutely zero intimidating equations. By the end, you'll understand the three big ways machines learn: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. And you'll see how these invisible processes are already shaping your daily life. Let's dive in. 1. Supervised learning. When machines go to teach or school, imagine you're training a dog to sit. You say sit, the dog obeys, and you reward it with a treat. Over time, the brain learns that sitting equals snack time. Now swap that dog with the machine. In supervised learning, the machine is the eager student, and you, the human, are the teacher. You provide it with labeled data, for example, thousands of pictures labeled apple or orange. The machine studies these examples like a student with a textbook, learning the connection between the input, the fruit image, and the output, the correct label. With enough practice, the machine doesn't just memorize the examples. It learns to generalize. It can now look at a brand new fruit image and say, that's an apple, not an orange. Think of it like handing your machine a study guide with all the right answers. So when the exam, new data arrives, it knows how to score well. Real-world examples. Spam filters. Your email app knows which messages are spam because it's trained on labeled examples of spam and not spam. Medical imaging. AI doctors? Kind of. Machines can scan thousands of X-rays labeled by experts and learn to spot signs of cancer or fractures with remarkable accuracy. Predictive models. From predicting housing prices to weather forecasts, supervised learning powers, the tools we rely on every single day. Algorithms behind the scenes. Supervised learning runs on some powerhouse algorithms. Linear regression, perfect for predicting continuous outcomes like house prices. Support vector machines, VMs. Excellent at classification tasks. Neural networks, the rock stars of modern AI, mimicking the way our brains process information. Bottom line, supervised learning is like the honor roll student. It studies hard, memorizes the examples, and nails the test. 2. Unsupervised learning, machines that teach themselves. Now let's take away the teacher. No labels, no guide, no study guide with answers. Just raw, messy data. That's unsupervised learning. Imagine dumping 1,000 jigsaw puzzle pieces on the floor, but without the picture on the box. You don't know what the final image looks like. The only thing you can do is study the shapes, colors, and edges to figure out which pieces belong together. That's what machines do in unsupervised learning. They look for patterns, groupings, and hidden structures without any explicit guidance. Real-world applications. Netflix recommendations. Ever wondered how Netflix suggests movies you didn't even know you'd like? It compares your viewing habits with others and clusters you into a group with similar tastes. Voila! Personalized recommendations. Fraud detection. A bank spots a suspicious sushi order worth $10,000 in the middle of the Sahara Desert. Unsupervised algorithms notice this transaction doesn't fit the usual pattern and flag it for review. Market segmentation. Businesses group customers by buying behavior, even without labeled data, to tailor marketing strategies. Algorithms in action. The most popular unsupervised learning techniques include K-means clustering, groups similar data points together. Principal component analysis, inside PCA, simplifies complex data sets while retaining essential information. Unsupervised learning is like Sherlock Holmes. It digs through case and discovers patterns you didn't even know were there. 3. Reinforcement learning, machines that learn like gamers. Now here's the fun one. Have you ever played a video game against a ridiculously hard boss? You fail the first time, learn the pattern, adjust your strategy, and eventually win. That's reinforcement learning in action. Machines learn this way too. Instead of studying labeled data or clustering unlabeled data, they learn by trial and error. In reinforcement learning, the machine takes actions, gets feedback, reward or penalty, and tries again. Over time, it learns the best strategy to maximize rewards and minimize mistakes. Real-world applications. Self-driving cars. They constantly make decisions in real time. When to stop, when to turn, how to avoid obstacles. Learning from millions of simulated driving hours. Robotics. Robots can learn to pick up objects or walk smoothly by repeatedly trying, failing, and adjusting. Gaming legends. Remember AlphaGo? That's the AI that defeated a world champion at the complex board game Go. It trained by playing millions of games against itself, improving with every move. Algorithms behind the magic. Q-learning helps machines decide the best action in a given situation. Deep Q networks, the DQNs, combine reinforcement learning with deep neural networks for even smarter decision-making. Think of reinforcement learning as the gamer AI, resilient, strategic, and unstoppable through enough practice. 4. Comparing the 3 learning styles. So how do these 3 methods stack up? Think of them as different tools in a toolbox. Supervised learning is great for prediction tasks when you have labeled data. Unsupervised learning, perfect for discovering hidden patterns when no labels exist. Reinforcement learning, best for decision-making tasks where trial, error, and rewards guide success. No one method is better than the others. It all depends on the problem you're trying to solve. 5. Real-world applications, movies, money, and mobility. Let's ground this with everyday examples. Supervised learning, your spam filter, your credit score predictions, and even Zillow's housing price estimates. Unsupervised learning, Netflix recommendations, customer segmentation, and fraud detection. Reinforcement learning, self-driving cars, warehouse robots, and advanced gaming AIs like OpenAI's Dota 2 bots. The takeaway? Machine learning isn't futuristic. It's already woven into the fabric of your daily life. Here's the big idea. Machines don't need magic to learn. They need data and feedback. Through supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning, machines keep getting better at spotting patterns, making predictions, and improving decisions, all behind the scenes. So the next time Netflix nails your movie choice or your inbox stays blissfully spam-free, remember, that's machine learning working quietly in the background, one data point at a time. Loved what you learned today? Let's take your AI journey to the next level. Click the link in the pinned comment to get your copy of AI Unlocked on Amazon. AI Unlocked, How to Harness Machines Without Losing Your Humanity, now available on Amazon. Join the online course. Dive deeper with guided video lessons, hands-on strategies, and real-world case studies to future-proof your skills. Subscribe now and unlock bonuses, early bird discounts, exclusive AI guides and cheat sheets, behind-the-scenes content and community access. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a breakthrough. Together, let's unlock the future. One video, one idea, one discovery at a time.